Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. And pull it! No, just not quite. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved, and that could set him on his way. Dembele! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, this does not... And a chance! And again! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Dembele having a look.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's intervened well there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's not got that quite right. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Kong and Hanoi presented with a golden opportunity here. An exchange of stares, and here we go.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
And he's there to belt it away. Nedved goes short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Good ball over the top. And it's Vitinha. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Bale. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Kaká just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's played forward. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Messi. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Shoots! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
We are into overtime. Dembele, and they can counter here. Oh, he's burst through. Tries to play it through. Great vision. He's had a shot! And no mistake. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
Down to business again.
Number 14.
Conan Hanoi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hullet. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's found space here. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kong and Hanoi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Seedorf. Vitinha. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale. Here's Rodri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Nedved. Number 8, Vitinha. Coming on the field.
Bullet
number
is being
13,
harried and hassled.
Figo.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going...
It's Bale! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cafu. Seedorf. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. That is a great pick out. Oh, good take. Bale! Iniesta. Kong and Hanoi do have a chance to counter here. And it's Iniesta. And he skips past his man. And this is Hullet. He might be in here. Oh, good spread. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta running with intent. Shot a goal! And that's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Gattuso. Nice sequence of passes this. And a shot!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well played.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cafu.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time for a change in personnel. Ibrahimovic getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Cross in. Oh, good fly! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Broadcast live on our club's FM
That's where we have to
station.
end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Now it's Del Piero, and here's Dembele, and it's made its way to him. Now the delivery, and that's been well dealt with. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. And the counter is on. Ambitious ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. Seedorf. Well, they can break here. Nedved. Oh, this is a very good run. And this is Dembele, so no flag here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Seedorf. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Del Piero. Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Chance! That's going to go a long way. Heading backwards. He's chosen to go back. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Vitinha. And it's Seedorf. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, they've got it again. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, important interception. Knocks it into space. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cafu. Cafu tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Kong and Hanoi with the corner, they're first. Nedved plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vitinha. Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vitinha. Yaya Toure. And here's Vitinha. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Del Piero. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Dembele. Goes down, but nothing given.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rodri. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great vision. Now it's Dembele. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So we have movement on both benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Nedved crosses. That's not going far. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot could be on. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. He's onside! And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tail...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played towards the front line. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Number 24.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Iniesta. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Iniesta, and the shot's on here. De Rossi.
4 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on 4 minutes. Desai gets over and intercepts. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well measured. And he shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Some really good ball movement.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Both sides exercising caution for now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Dink through. Space for him to turn and look.
Kongan Hanoi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Gullit. Vitinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Now that takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved goes short. Corner number 2 then. Nedved with the short one. Nedved. Very nicely done. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Nesta. It's a searching pass. Can he get on the end of this? Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Gullit. Driving forward. Tries to play it through. And that could set him on his way. Oh, important interception. And that should get the job done. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Kongan Hanoi certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Gullit. Cafu. Yamal. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vitinha. Played back into the centre.
1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Kongan Hanoi currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the action resumes.
Coming on to replace him.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kongan Hanoi do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's cut it out. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Yamal gets into a good position. Yaya Toure.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Time and again they are repelled. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
A header! Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Gullit. Yamal has it in a wide position.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Cafu. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf. Oh, that's superb. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Kong and Hanoi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Nedved. Nedved driving. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Now as good a time as any to pull level.
Number 25, Nedved. Number 8, Vitinha. Coming on the field.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 10, Gullit. Number 13.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Pull it. He is just caressing the ball. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital.
Kong and Hanoi really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Messi. And it's Seedorf. Kong and Hanoi very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out towards the flank. Great vision. And this is Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that's well seen too. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. And it's been hooked away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
To please drink responsibly.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Kong and Hanoi really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Cubu. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, can he get onto this? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right.
He leaps for it! Crossbar comes to the rescue, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Out towards the flank. Shevchenko. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Great vision. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Rodri. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Now it's Vitinha. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. No way through. And this is Dembele. Bullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Thuram. Nedved, and it's been given away. Cafu getting this one clear. Vitinha. And here's Shevchenko. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Nedved. Time and again they are repelled. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Yamal. And he's gone backward here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a little off target. Zanetti. Vitinha. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be
And
1 minute
Shevchenko.
added time.
Foot in. Vinicius Junior. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Dembele.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 23, Shevchenko.
Well, I think they have to be positive
Number
despite
8,
the scoreline. The one thing
Vitinha.
they don't want to do, Peter,
Number
is give away an
25,
early goal. But they
Nedved.
can't afford to get too
Coming on
cagey
the
either.
field,
So attack
number
with real
9,
devilment, go for that
Ibrahimovic.
goal and see if
Number
they can
10,
unsettle them.
Gullit. Number 13, Figo. Number
Yaya
20,
Toure.
Pele.
Kong and Hanoi do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well timed, excellent interception. Caught offside that time. And it's Seedorf. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. Cafu. Not the most accurate pass. Figo going after that. Yaya Toure. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Gullit. Little pass back. Pele. He's had it taken off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kong and Hanoi do have options available on the bench if they want. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Hullet. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cafu. Here's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control. Vinicius Junior. Leicester calmly anticipates. Driving forward. So what can they make of this? It's Figo. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Kong and Hanoi presented with a golden opportunity here. A big, deep breath. Brilliant save from Buffon! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Figo. Figo delivers. Van Dijk clears it away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a very decent... And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Nesta. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kong and Hanoi get their fourth corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Chips it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.